Hey, what's up, you guys? DJMama here, and we're here to cover the last deck list I'll do for 2025, pretty much, and it's Genesys. So, showing off probably the newest Genesys threat, Voiceless Voice. This deck is kind of under the radar, I think, in most terms of Genesys. This deck is very, very good, and on the recent ban list, its most pointed card at 33 points went down to 20. So, let's see how we adjusted for that list, shall we? Oh goodness, this is a fun half. All right, let's get into the deck list, shall we? We're gonna start off with two regular Skull Guardian, the boy who's on an Omni Negate and then can't be targeted under good old Barrier. Good dude, good dude. Next up, we're on the other only pointed card in Voiceless Voice, but I think he kind of got pointed for other reasons. Sir Ravis, he's one who can search, obviously a nice light dragon, a ritual monster that we can just have. He has 3 whole points, so very, very expensive. Other light dragon searches are going to be regular Saphira, who lets you draw a card, pretty much. Or add a light monster from the graveyard to the hand, or draw 2 and discard 1. Good old Duelist Alliance Saphira. Is this a Duelist Alliance print? Oh yeah, Duelist Alliance. Let's see it. And then we have upgraded Saphira, the one you don't make too often, but the one that will do. I was considering getting the Starlight version, but you know, we'll just go for the nice common for now. Maybe we'll upgrade it later. So that are the ritual monsters, and then here we have 3 copies of Low, the main normal summon of the deck, the best little thing. Sadly, we can't fit Diviner into this deck. Diviner's too many points. And next up, we're on 2 copies of the newly 20-pointed Barrier of the Voiceless Voice. This card was at 33. Understandably so, because this card was very, very good. It just went down to 20 points, so you got a lot more points to work with now for this deck, so maybe you should watch out for it more. Next up, we're on the non-ritual Saphira, and then we're on 1 regular Seravis. Moving on, we also have 1 Blessings, unpointed, 2 Prayers, and Radiance. So this whole package is about 40. Sorry. That's 40 points and 3 points. So only 43 points. You can add another barrier if you want to go up to 63. That's up to you, but I think that's pretty much fine here. We're on Vingolf's Blessing. It's just like a foolish burial. You can send a flight fairy from your deck to the grave, and all fairies you control gain 100 attack for each fairy on your hand, field, and grave. The card's sent to the graveyard. You can target a level 4 lower fairy in your grave, special summon it, and then you can use this effect once per turn, and you can only activate 1. Luckily, we're only playing 1. Isn't that crazy? So we're playing 1 just to send Low. And then you can pop it with some other effects we have in here, and summon back Low. Funny. And then we're on our lovely incantation package. So we're going to start with the 1 Inception, the only one you need. And then we're on a heavy Chalice Slime package. We're on 3 Chalice Slime. We're on 1 Candle and 1 Talismandra. And then we have 2 Pempsiplume and a Bookstone. So you want to see mostly these 2 to search out these guys. To either search the ritual monster or the ritual spell. That's all you really want. And then we have ourselves our prep package. So we have the 3 Prep of Rites here, 10 points each. So we're at a lowly 73 total. A lot of points to still have here. And then we have our Going Second tools. We have our 3 Dark Ruler No More, Final Bringer of the End Times, and Realm Eulogy. I think these 2 basically do the same thing. Just target a monster you control and affect monster your opponent controls, destroy that monster you control, and if you do, that opponent's monster effects are negated. Isn't that fun? There's an effect with a Veda monster, but obviously we don't have those. And then we have Final Bringer, which just, you know, target a monster you control, 1 card your opponent controls, and destroy them. Pretty much that. Yeah, so let me know what you think of the main deck here. and what changes you might make. Once again, this is all just, what, 30, 50, 50, yeah, 40, 30, 73 points main deck. Not bad. There's still more to add. You can add more hand traps if you like. If you don't like the Eulogy package or the Final Bringer package, you can just put those in for like either pointed hand traps. Like Bell is probably going to be the best one you're going to have in the format, and probably Ghost Ogre still. No one playing Droll no more. That man that's man more expensive than Ash is crazy, but I love it. That card's very stupid. You can also probably fit Nibiru in here if you'd like as well. And that is the lovely main deck. Let's go on to the extra, shall we? So this extra deck doesn't really matter. You don't really go into it often. It can be a lot of different cards, but here's what I've chosen. We have 3 Garua, Igmaster Packbit, Malong, and then we have Mirrorlogic Aggregator with 2 Odd-Eyes Vortex Dragon and Absolute Dragon. So a very extensive 7 package is what we're working with here, because Chalice Slime is also a 7. Isn't that fun? Then we're on X Pearly Happiness, Dracosac, Big Eye, Flare Metal, and the 10-point Typhon. So a very extensive package, if someone might say. These are I think there's only 2 cards that are pointed in this, so that's 11 points total. So there's still a lot of points that could be added to this deck, maybe. Adjusted even. Maybe, actually, there's some on the side that probably are pointed, but, you know, that's how it goes. And it's, judging from these cards, you probably know which are gonna be a part of it. Is 3 Garua a lot? Yeah. Do you not need the extra deck space anyway? You don't need it. Alright, on to the side, we have 2 Lancia, a playset of Ghost Bell. I think that takes up the rest of our points right there. We're on 3 copies of Hey Trunade, which is only targeting set spells. So, set spells and traps. This doesn't deal with our face-up continuous spells and traps, which is nice. Then we're on, of course, a strong Ultimate Slayer package. 3 Ultimate Slayer. Love to see it. We're also on a card that recently came out, got reprinted in Phantom Revengers. We have Crackdown, 0-pointed card, and a Grand Horn of Heaven. I like this little guy. Even though it's going to take up a lot of space in your back row, it should be fine. It was like, what if I just set this and just take their guy and then maybe their turn ends? It kind of works with double cross and Sprite. You probably could go up on these Horn of Heavens, like either Black Horn or Grand Horn. They are well enough, will work. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think about the side, extra, and main deck. Leave your comments, questions, and concerns down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye for now.